I stopped caring about making sure that the people on the stream can hear like everything. Like I go live, they will miss what they miss. All right. No. I thought I pressed the start button. Someone has to press the start button. Yeah. So you may be the lead intern.
Good morning. I am your new boss. I am a
Oh, wait.
robot, but I know
Wait. Yes, we want to exit.
Now I tell people like
Yeah, evidently this is like day 4. We have to go back to day 1. Because I played this, so we're on day 11. They'll be insanely hard for you guys if we start. Yes, we will start at the beginning. We're still waiting for Geeky to log back in. No problem. Alright, now you can hit start. Yeah. We'll get the whole story now. We'll get the whole story.
Oh, great. Our new interns have arrived. Hi, I'm Greg. I'm your performance evaluation buddy. Here's your desk. You're going to have to share.
We have to share the
Two
cubicle.
of you will fall in love or something. Let's get you started with a quick team building exercise. There is too much stuff on this desk. Let's smash something.
So there's too much stuff on the desk.
That 3 of these 4 items are important, so only 1 can be smashed. One of you has 4 buttons on your device, 1 for each item on the desk. The others each have 1 or more rules that when combined will determine which of the 4 items is worthless and can be smashed.
Okay, so we're going to each get instructions. One person will be in charge of blowing something up. So my manual says do not smash the computer. Okay. Yes. One of us has the ability to smash the picture.
Great! Working together, you smash that picture of Trevor's family. Oh, Trevor used to work at this desk, but he doesn't need that picture anymore because he died.
Yeah.
I think this team is ready for some real work now. Here at Bomb Corp,
All right, so now we're going to get a bomb.
We are very disorganized. Sometimes the bombs just start going off by
Yeah.
themselves. We're not very good at making bombs that
Yeah.
don't start going off by themselves.
Yeah,
When
don't
that
die.
happens, the bomb's instruction manual will automatically appear on your
Exactly.
devices, as well as buttons that let you cut wires. But
So we'll get instructions, and someone of us will be cutting the wires, okay?
And all of you may not have the buttons to cut the wires, so you'll need to work together.
We got to work together. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And there's a timer.
Come on now. Defuse this bomb before time runs out, or it'll explode and kill us all.
All right, we have a minute. Okay. Who's got page 1? Okay. I have cut the first wire if it's blue. Any other instructions? Cut all wires. Woo!
Okay, now everybody get out of here because I have a meeting scheduled in this room.
Yeah.
Great work on that bomb. Oh man, here's another bomb set to go off. Would you mind making sure this one doesn't blow up?
All right, here's another bomb. If there's a white wire present, cut the second wire. Okay? Okay. All right. Anything else?
We're alive! Even better, we're probably getting a
We're good at this.
review.
Nice
Yeah.
job. I think you've earned a break.
Yeah. More. No. Oh, now we're in the break room.
But they are mighty comfortable.
Those are called yoga pants.
I don't think you have to do the dishes.
Okay, back to work. While you were on your coffee break, the bombs really started to stack up over here. I'm Linda. I'm not technically your boss, but you should still do what I say. Defuse these 3 bombs before they explode and kill me.
All right, 3 bombs. I have cut the third wire. Okay. Any other rules? All right, so we're cutting 2 and 3. All right. All right, who has page 1? Okay, I have cut all white wires. What do you have? Cut. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. We got 3 bombs to get through. All right. Okay. Okay, and I have cut the second wire if it's green, and I'm cutting wire 2. Yay!
Gonna live forever.
Hey, good first day. You know we're not paying you, right?
Hey, here's our performance review. How did we do? It said we're not getting a raise. All right, someone has to continue. I'm proud of us, too. We're good. All right, let's go.
Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last guy died on his first day.
Is there a way that I can add in subtitles?
Anyway,
No, I
now that
can't.
You know the ropes.
Oh, well.
Defuse this bomb,
That would be
or
great.
I'll die.
Yeah, basically, here's some more bombs. All right, I have cut all blue wires, and I have a page 2. If the bomb was made in 1985, treat blue wires as green. So cut all green wires. Who has page 3? Yeah, so we're treating blue wires as green. So I got at least cut 4. We're cutting 4. Remember, blue and green are switching colors. Cut 4. That's the only one I know of. What else do we have? What other rules do we have? So cut all of them. Cut them all. Woo!
Distracts me from my fear of dying.
You're getting so good with these bombs.
We're getting really good with bombs.
Unfortunately, I have a much more daunting task for you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Filing.
Filing.
Each receive a list of names on your device. Pressing the buttons one at a time, put the names in the correct order. Oh, and if you get something wrong,
If we get something
the
wrong,
filing cabinet will blow up.
if we get it wrong, the filing cabinet will blow up.
Good luck.
All right. Short bed last name A to Z. I have Watts, Stein, and Stein is misspelled, and Lunderman. Okay. So my lowest is an LU. What's your lowest letter? All right, so LH is first. Click that first. Well, no. We're going by last names only, so you did HE. All right, so my next one is LU. No problem. What's the next lowest one? I have an LU. All right, go for it. Okay. I still have an LU. All right. No one before LU is the last name? You go. LO. LU. I have a Stein STI is my next one. Okay. All right. I have ST. That's all I've got. ST and a W. Go for OR. Yeah. ST is mine. Or who's SA? Go SA. You're done now, right? All right. So I have an ST. Do you have anything before that, Kiki? We have 17 seconds. You're done? Oh God.
Past life. What about you, Linda?
Leave me alone.
Oh, that's so what a pelican would say.
Sorry about that filing. What year is this? Oh, I have a much easier task.
Oh,
Defusing
we have
these
easier
bombs before they
tasks.
kill
We have 3
everyone
bombs. 3 bombs. 3. All right, cut all even wires if the bomb was made before 1993. So we're cutting all even wires according to mine. So we're all even and odd, okay? All right. Who's got? Okay. Page 3 is supposed to say odd instead of even. Correct. Wires need to be cut in order from right to left. So it's just 2 then. Okay.
I'm surprised we even found that bomb in all the
We are good.
Hey, I'm Megan. Greg wanted you to take care of this one last bomb.
One more bomb.
It's a little more complicated than what you're used to.
This is a little more complicated.
I still
Don't
haven't
kill her.
finished reading Harry Potter.
She hasn't read Harry Potter. Can't kill her. Got it. Okay. All right, mine is simple. Cut everything that's not blue. So whoever can cut everything that's not blue in that order. Yeah. Woo!
Oh my God, I still haven't kissed a girl.
Oh, I thought you would have blown up by now. I guess I can take down that ad for more interns. See you tomorrow.
Me too. But you're so good at being the imposter. Oh, we only got 1 star for that.
Wednesday, my least favorite day. Come on, Greg. Get it together. Anyway, you know the routine by now. 2 bombs to defuse.
2
blah,
bombs.
Blah, blah. Don't kill us all.
Don't kill us all. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. I have 2 very important rules. Do not let Chantella cut red wires and do not let Chantella cut white wires. I can also cut. Okay, so Chantella, don't cut a damn thing. Got it. Those are what my 2, I had page 1 and 2. Okay. All right, so I'm cutting them all. All right, we have a minute to one more bomb. Okay. Do not cut even wires, even if another rule says you should. Let's cut 1. What else? We got 43 seconds to figure out the other wires we need to cut. We're not cutting 2 or 4, so the question is, do we cut 3? Let's go for it.
We're also lucky we should all admit who in the office we'd like to kiss.
Things are looking up. Except for this next bomb that might kill us all.
Wednesdays, am I right?
Oh, also the instruction manual for this one was
Hold
written
on,
by children, which is probably a workplace violation of some kind.
Okay, this is written by kids. Oh my God. Kiki, you're going to have to solve this one. Okay. Who's got page 3? Odd number wires made me feel weird but also ugly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we got 17 seconds. Whew.
I know people say I yell too
Oh,
much.
this is
no,
terrifying.
Don't.
Yes, they do.
Have we met? Probably. Just in case, I'm Gavin. Greg got stung by a bee. in
So
his
Greg,
head.
our boss, got stung by a bee.
Bad stuff always happens.
Oh, they can't hear you.
You should probably defuse these 3 bombs before
All right.
he gets back.
Okay. I'm going to pause real quick because no one can hear you guys. No one can hear you guys, so I need to fix that. Speakers. Can you guys talk?
Hello.
Okay. They can hear you guys. All right. Let's go. All right, let's go.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Cut all wires except those next to red wires.
Okay. Cut wires from right to left except for white wires. Always cut white wires first.
Okay.
Do not cut yellow or red wires even if other rules say that you should.
Cut the 5th and 6th wire. So I'm cutting 4
Okay, so
and 5.
we cut 4 and 5.
Correct.
Yeah.
We got 3 bombs. Let's cut.
Cut the 5th and the 3rd wire if they are not red. Do not cut red wires, even if another rule says that you should.
Okay.
Page 3 is supposed to say blue instead of white.
Cut all white wires, but not if that wire is the second wire. So cut all blue wires except for number 2.
Okay. Cut the 4th wire. And that's
Okay.
all I have.
Okay, cut the 5th and 3rd wire if they are not red. Okay, so we have to do the 5th and the 3rd.
Okay. What was the one about the color one that said the page was wrong with the color?
So blue if they are not the second. So that'll be 4 and 1.
Okay.
Well done.
Oh my god.
We gotta go.
Do not cut wire 4, even if another rule says you should.
Okay.
Page 1 is supposed to say wire 1, and page 3 is supposed to say wire 2.
Do not cut wire 3, even if another rule says you should. So we're not cutting wire 1 or wire number 2.
Cut 2. Oh. Well, no, sorry. I have cut all wires. That's all I have. We got 19 seconds.
Kiki, read yours for me again.
Page 1 is supposed to say wire 1, and page 3 is supposed to say wire 2.
So don't cut wire 1 or 2. Are the 2 rules that I have.
3 or 4. Cut 3 or 4. Someone cut 3 or 4.
Which one?
Kiki,
Cut 3 or 4. Cut them both. Cut them both.
Oh my god!
I can't handle the pressure.
Thank goodness this horrible Wednesday is finally over. Time to go home and cry.
Now we have to file.
Forgot.
I have never been this stressed in my
I
life.
don't want to file.
I don't like
All
filing.
right.
It
Last
makes me so
names by first name. I have 2 Lucys and a name that starts with a Z.
Sorry, sort by first name. Okay, so I have Gwen, Ione, and Ione.
So what's your youngest?
But with an O in it.
What's your
I also
first?
have an Ione and a Zara and a Lucy.
Okay, so I'm guessing I first then?
Yeah.
No, G. Wait, G.
G. All right. Mine's are L's and Z's.
So we'll go I's next.
Oh,
Oh!
we blew up.
We died. If 2 people with the same first name, sort them by last name.
Yeah, but they have the same last name, so it was confusing.
Yeah. Someone gets try again. We're dead.
Here we go. Yep, we're going.
We have to do the whole day over.
Wednesday.
Oh!
The day?
I don't even get paid for this!
2 bombs to defuse, blah, blah,
Welcome back
blah.
from the dead. Now do your whole workday again.
Right? Sorry we blew you up. Hopefully
right.
What
it's
the hell is? Cut the red wires only if they are the second wire. Do not cut any other red wires, even if it contradicts other rules.
So no to number 3.
Cut the 4th wire.
Cut all white wires.
Okay.
So it's going to be 1 and 4.
I had another page to read, but cool. Cut
got
wire 3.
Do not cut wires that are next to yellow wires, even if another rule says that you should.
Okay.
Cut all blue wires that are odd numbered and all white wires that are even numbered.
Okay, so Kra, read yours for me again.
Cut wire 3.
So we need to cut Geeky one more time.
Cut all blue wires that are odd numbered and all white wires that are even numbered.
Got it.
There you go. Yeah. I do have to say, chat is trying to help out. Very hardcore right now.
Well,
yes.
thank you, Chad.
Thank you, I appreciate
you.
that.
We're useless, so just Godspeed to us.
Oh, also the instruction manual for this one was written
So
by
this is the one written by kids.
place violation of some kind.
I don't like these ones.
Yeah. Every wire is kind of funky. I think the 4th wire is also stupid.
I hate stupid wires because they make everything next to them silly.
Cut the funky wires. If a wire is silly, then it is not funky, no matter what. So, Geeky, which one's silly?
Why me?
Well, what's your rule?
Well, which one was the stupid wire?
Stupid wire is 4. So 4 is
Okay.
stupid.
And stupid wires make everything next to them silly, so 3 is silly.
So 1, 2, and 4 is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oof.
I saw my light flash before.
I was worried that was gonna be wrong.
Cans of energy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was cutting until that last second.
I hate that.
And then it looks like the proton
You like
pack is
scroll
ready
down,
to
you're like,
join
wait,
us.
what?
Everybody at the convention is dressed like this?
Tell me you love the sound of this.
All right, so we're at the break room now.
Okay.
Hey, I don't think we've met yet. I'm Gavin.
So this is
Greg's
Gavin.
hiding under his desk.
Oh,
He
hey,
really
Gav.
hates Wednesdays. You should probably defuse these 3 bombs before he
3
gets
bombs. All right, who's got page 1?
If no wires need to be cut, cut the third wire. Otherwise, cut the second one.
Do not cut odd wires, even if another rule says you should.
Cut the first and second wires.
Cut all white wires that are not the first wire.
So we're cutting 2.
Okay, so we're definitely cutting 2.
Yeah.
Oh. Do not cut blue or yellow wires, even if other rules say that you should. So we're not cutting 3, 4, or 5.
Cut all wires except those next to yellow. So right now we're cutting just
1, 2, 6.
1, 2, 6. Okay.
Cut wires from right to left, except for green wires. Always cut green wires first.
Okay. Cut the third and second wires. So we're doing 1, 2, and 6 still.
Yeah. But from right to left.
Yeah.
So 1, 6, 2.
Yeah.
No. 1, 2, 6.
No, because green
You have
has
to cut
be
green
first.
wires
yeah.
first.
1, 6, 2.
So
1,
it's
6,
1,
2.
6, 2. Yeah.
1, 6, 2. Woo.
Ooh, teamwork.
All right.
Cut all white wires, but not if that wire is the second wire.
Okay.
Cut the 5th and 4th wire if they are not yellow. Do not cut yellow wires, even if another rule says you should.
Cut the first wire. Page 1 is supposed to say black instead of white.
All right. So what was 1?
Cut all white wires, but not if that wire is the second wire.
Okay, so we're cutting 4.
Okay. And the 5th wire, can I cut the 5th wire?
I'm not sure. I have cut the first wire.
Okay. Let's cut 5, I'm thinking, because I have that in my rule.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
Oh, my
nicely
God.
done. Nicely
Yes.
done.
This is horrible Wednesday.
I think
Here we
it's
go.
so
Time to
complicated.
go home and cry. Oops, almost forgot. One last bit of filing needs to be done.
What filing? All right, filing. Remember, first and last name. Sort by last name from A to Z. I have
Okay.
ELL as my first one.
I have ELL and IN for all of them.
Okay, ELLSOW.
I have the same.
Me too.
ITZ.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too. His
My
name
first
is
name-
Max.
Maddie, Max, and Mark. So Maddie is first.
Maddie's first, then Mark, then Max.
Okay, my next one is Jenner with 1 N.
I have IN.
FGR.
So
So
EADH.
yeah, G would be
G,
first.
G. You're next, I think, Shen. Because
Yeah.
you're I and I'm J. My last one is
I have Inez. I
Wait,
have,
I had
have
another
Inez.
I. This one, guys, we are not smart enough to alphabetize. What the fuck?
this is why I'm not teacher anymore.
Defuse a bomb, no problem. But alphabetical? Forget it. I'm over here like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, we have to do this stupid day again.
all over.
Wednesday.
No.
my least favorite day.
Wednesday is our boss's least favorite day.
Together.
I don't like
Anyway, you know
Wednesday.
the routine by now. 2 bombs to defuse. Blah,
How
blah,
fast could you
blah,
guys type
don't
names
kill us
into
all,
our
blah,
chat?
blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Help us out here.
Cut all wires next to black wires.
Okay.
Do not cut wire 3 if it is white, even if other rules say you should.
Cut the first wire if it's yellow, the second wire if it's yellow, the third if it is black, and the fourth if it is black.
One more time?
So pretty much, according to what I'm saying, all it's saying is we're cutting the third because it's black, and the third is the black. That's the only thing that mine is saying. Cut the third.
Okay,
So we're cutting 3.
I can't do it.
And mine says cut all wires next to black wires.
So 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Do not cut the first or fourth wires, even if other rules say that you should.
Cut even wires if they are black.
Okay.
Only intern geeky girl may cut white wires.
Cut all white and blue wires.
All right, Geeky, have fun. Cut everything but the first and the fourth.
Okay. There's no special order.
No.
Nope.
No two.
But
No
do-
1, no 4.
So 2, 3, 5, 6. Nailed it.
Oy.
Okay, please, dear God, don't make me file again.
Except for this next bomb that might kill us all.
Oh, it's gonna make us file again.
Oh, it's going to. I know,
Also, the
because I
instruction
said it.
manual for this one was written by children, which is probably a workplace violation of some kind.
Cut any wires that make me feel stupid or cool.
Oh, God.
Wires that are not cool totally make me feel silly.
Yellow and green wires are cool when they're even numbered.
Odd numbered wires make me feel silly, but also stupid. I have no idea.
All right, so yellow and green are cool when they're even numbered. But we don't have that.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
Cut
the
any
next?
wires that make me feel stupid or cool.
All
Okay,
right.
so odd numbered ones make you feel stupid. So 1 and 3.
Whew.
I didn't think we were going to get that one.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Chantel.
It was me. I was like, I have to cut these, and I don't know
Yeah.
what's happening.
Rooms come in different
Yeah.
sizes. Is that
Oh,
what it
mahalo,
is?
Night Owl, for contributing to the Just Dead Ants challenge. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Night Owl.
Hi, Night Owl.
Hey, I'm Gavin. Greg had to run home to change his pants.
So Greg had to run home to change his pants, so we got Gavin now telling us what to do.
Oh no, he beat it though.
3 bombs.
Oh god.
Page 2 is supposed to say wire 4, and page 4 is supposed to say wire 2.
Do
Okay.
not cut wire 1, even if another rule says you should. So that means do not cut wire 4, period.
Okay.
Cut all wires.
Do not cut wire 3, even if another rule says you should. But I'm on page 4. What does that mean?
So don't cut wire 2.
So I'm cutting
So not 2 and not 4.
1 and 3 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cut the third and second wires.
If no wires need to be cut, cut the 4th wire. Otherwise, cut the 2nd.
Okay. Do not cut odd wires, even if another rule says you should.
So just the 2nd one then.
Yeah.
Cut all yellow wires that are not the first wire.
Okay. Okay.
Bah!
Okay.
Cut the 4th and 5th wires.
Cut wires from right to left, except for blue wires. Always cut blue wires first.
Cut all wires except those next to yellow wires. So 2
Do
and
not-
5 just got eliminated.
Do not
we
cut
have-
white or yellow wires, even if other rules say that you should.
So mine says that we have to cut the 4th and 5th one.
But mine says
Mine's
cut all wires except for 5.
Right.
mine says no yellow.
All right, so 1 and 6.
2 and 6, yeah.
No, 1 and 6. Oh, sorry, my bad. 1, 6.
It's you.
Not 2, because 2 is next to yellow.
Right.
A little puddle over
Yeah.
This is why you were in charge.
Thank goodness this horrible
Filing.
Thursday is finally
Filing.
Here we go.
Time to go
No.
home and cry.
Okay, guys, we got this. We
What?
got this.
One last bit of
Hopefully it's not me.
done.
Fuck. First name, last to Z. My earliest is Nina. Nina.
My earliest is also Nina. Nina Ampersand.
My
Okay.
earliest is Franny.
Franny.
So that's definitely first.
I have.
And I have 2 Vickies.
Okay, so I have Nina Evers and Nina E and Nina P.
Okay, so I have Nina A, so I'll go next.
All right. So
Then Nina E,
is me.
and then Nina P.
Okay, and then I have a Vicky Patts. Patts.
I have Rebecca.
I have Vicky with PU and Vicky with a PL.
Okay, so Rebecca's next.
PA Vicky is next.
Mm-hmm. And then my next one is a Vicky PL.
I have no more.
And then I have a Z. Z Theory.
Okay, so Vicky Plant's next.
Yeah.
And then Putcher Nutton.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone already went home.
Finally!
All right, everyone went home, but we made it through
did it.
today.
We better
did
get a
it.
good rating for today, because that was hard work. Oh my god, are you kidding?
Well, we died a lot.
I'm so mad.
Someone has to hit complete.
I'm there, I'm going.
Morning. No time
Sorry,
for
I'm
chit-chat.
fixing my
We're
hair.
behind for the week. These bombs that have accidentally been activated are really
What?
starting to stack up.
Yeah.
Ooh, here are two of them.
We have
now.
no time to chat. Here's 2 bombs.
Cool.
Do not cut the 5th wire, even if other rules say that you should. Cut all yellow wires that are next to red wires. So I have nothing to cut right now.
Cut all wires that are not the third or first wire.
Okay.
Was page 3.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh, only intern Croc can cut wires next to black wires.
So I'm cutting 2 and 4.
Yeah, and I'll cut 5.
Well,
There
we
you
didn't need
go.
to cut 5.
Oh, I thought we needed to.
Nope.
Page 3 has a typo. Please swap the numbers 2 and 1.
All right. Cut all wires that are not white.
Prioritize cutting wires in this order. 3, 1, 4, 2.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 4, 1. Right? Because we're swapping 2 and 1?
Yes.
So we're not cutting 1. That's the only thing we're doing. We're cutting the other ones.
Okay, so 3, 2, 4 need to be cut.
Whew.
Do you see how much smoke is coming out of my ears trying to compute this?
More bombs.
Do not let intern Chantella cut white wires.
Cut all wires.
Do not let Geeky Girl cut green wires.
Do not let Geeky Girl cut yellow wires.
All right, so I'll
Okay.
cut. What am I cutting?
Cut all wires is my rule.
And nothing else?
Nothing else.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Yes.
Cut the 2nd wire.
Cut black wires only if they are the 4th wire. Do not cut any other black wire, even if it contradicts other rules.
Do not cut the first wire, even if it's yellow.
Cut all yellow wires.
So 2 and 3.
Yeah. Nice.
Cut wire 1.
Cut all black wires that are even numbered and all blue wires that are odd numbered.
Do not cut wires that are next to white wires, even if another rule says that you should. So, read yours again for me, Kra.
Cut all black wires that are even numbered and all blue wires that are odd numbered. So right now we're at 1, 2, and 4.
1, 2, and 4. Yeah.
1, 2, and 4.
Nice.
Let's do this every day.
This is so stressful. I am like, I'm sweating.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
I have whiskey in my cup.
Pretty strict rules about making
Oh,
sure
I'm
you get
jealous. I
price.
don't have that.
I like the custard filled,
Yeah.
chocolate covered, not the cream filled. I think I'm allergic
God
to
love
fake
being in the
cream
break
and
room.
jelly.
Right now they're just
And
talking about what
glaze.
types of
Mostly
donuts
fake
they
cream.
like.
You're a weird
Ooh.
Boston
I like
cream.
jelly-filled
Even more bombs piled
powdered
up.
ones.
Look at that.
Break.
Workplace accidents by cause.
Feel
Bombs
guilty
and
about taking
alien
that break.
abductions.
6 bombs.
I mean, sounds
Use the
legit.
6 bombs.
6 bombs.
Cut red wires if the bomb's model ends with a number. Otherwise, do not cut red wires.
Okay, so we don't cut red wires.
Why are we
Cut
not?
the 4th wire.
Okay.
Because it ends in a letter, not in a number.
Okay, cut the white
The bottom.
wires if it ends in a letter. So we're cutting the white wires.
So 2 and 3, that's it.
Yep. Okay.
Woo!
Cut even wires.
Page 1 is supposed to say odd, not even.
Cut odd wires.
Cut all black wires.
Do
Okay.
not cut the 2nd wire, even if other rules say that you should.
So 1 and 3. Yeah. Go.
Cut all blue wires.
If the bomb was made in 2006, treat blue wires as yellow.
Cut all red wires.
If the bomb was made in 1999, treat yellow wires as blue. So forget my rule, because it's irrelevant.
1, 2, and 4, it sounds like. Okay.
Cut all even wires if the bomb was made before 2008. So cut all even wires.
Cut all odd wires if the bomb was made after 1985.
So all of
Do-
them.
Okay.
Do
So
not
far.
cut the fourth wire, even if another rule says you should.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut all odd numbered wires.
The page 1 is supposed to say even instead of odd.
So cut all even numbered wires.
Cut all even numbered wires.
Do not cut wire 3, even if page 1 says that you should.
Okay. Is that it?
So 2 and 4.
Okay.
Wires need to be cut in order from right to left.
Cut all wires adjacent to wire 3.
Cut wire 2 if it is yellow.
So 2
So
and
from right to left, all
Yeah.
of
4
them?
and 2.
4 and 2. 4 then 2. Okay.
Okay.
I could kiss somebody right now. I'm so
Aloha, Alfonso. This is very
Aloha,
stressful.
Alfonso.
6 bombs?
Hey, Alfonso.
Aloha, all red, by the way.
Gonna have to take Trevor's name.
Aloha,
Aloha, all
Red.
red.
Bombs diffused black. Poor Trevor.
Poor Trevor. All right, we're done for
I
the
wore
day.
I wore my pineapple shirt to be on Aloha Cross Stream
There
today.
you
I
go.
thought it was
Hold
fitting.
on.
Oh my,
Perfect.
wow.
Look at, we're in the tropics, guys.
We're in the tropics. I'm the least aloha person in this stream right now.
Yeah, what the heck?
Happy Casual Friday.
Oh,
See,
Casual
we're not
Friday.
stuffy around here.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Hawaiian shirt.
Unfortunately, that locked us out of the office.
We're locked out of the
Figure out
office.
the code to get us back in.
Oh, no.
It's rigged to explode if you
Yeah,
get it
we have a
wrong.
code, and if we get it wrong, we explode. Okay.
Naturally.
The second number is 4.
3 of the numbers are consecutive.
Okay. The last number is 8.
The first number is 3.
So 3, 4,
3,
5,
4, 5, 8.
8. All right. I was literally about to start typing. I'm
Oh,
glad
sorry.
someone else.
I should talk more. I thought if it comes up on my screen, that means I have to
Friday.
do it.
Such a crazy day.
Yeah, I think we should clarify who's supposed to be doing it.
Still a lot of work to do.
Sorry.
Like these
No problem.
bombs that need defusing.
We got some bombs. Intern Chantella must cut the second wire. Intern Chantella must cut the first wire.
Intern Craw must cut the fourth wire.
Intern Craw must cut the third wire.
Okay,
So I cut 1 and 2, and you cut 3 and 4 then?
got it.
Alrighty. If the first wire needs to be cut, then also cut all blue wires. Okay, irrelevant.
If page 4 mentions black wires, cut the fifth and third wires. Otherwise, cut the first and fourth.
Do not cut even wires, even if other rules say that you should. If the third wire needs to be cut, then also cut all black wires.
Okay. What's page 4?
That was page 4. If the third wire needs to be cut, then also cut all black wires.
Okay, so we have to cut the fifth and third wires based upon my instructions.
I think so.
Do not cut even wires. Okay.
Yeah, so 5
Yeah.
and 3.
I'm cutting
5 and 3.
1.
Yes.
Aloha, Jerry Gack.
Why 3 rules?
I don't know.
This game is intense.
I don't like it.
This is fun, though.
It is fun. It's very
These are
stressful.
concerning. Oh, hey, I've got 3 more bombs for you to defuse.
3 more bombs.
I dressed like this.
Cut all wires except those next to red wires.
The third wire is actually red.
Do not cut the first wire, even if it contradicts other rules.
Okay.
Do not cut red wires.
So we're cutting 5.
Did you click them?
I did not touch it. Who cut 4?
I don't-
Touch it.
I feel like I didn't touch it either.
One of us cut it. It's not.
Maybe I hit my screen.
Oh, well.
Like, because I'm just holding my phone, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That might have been me.
Now we have to do all that over again.
Oh, my God.
Casual Friday. See, we're
It's
not-
Casual Friday.
I'm wearing jeans. Unfortunately,
I don't know. I didn't think I touched
Hey, could you help me figure out
It's
the code
okay.
to get us back in? It's rigged to explode if you get it wrong.
All right.
So be careful.
At least it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday at least. All right.
The first digit is 0.
Okay.
The second digit is 3 more than the first. So 04.
No, 03.
Or 3.
The fourth digit is 3 more than the third digit.
So 0, 3, 4, 6. Because I have the third digit is 2 less than the second digit. Oh, wait. Third digit is 2 less. So 0, 3, 1, 6.
Yep.
What? Should have been 4.
How?
Who had the fourth digit?
I don't know.
All right, we'll do
I
it again.
remember.
We'll get into the building this
Casual
time.
Friday. See, we're not stuffy around here.
Yeah.
I'm wearing jeans.
He's wearing jeans.
Unfortunately, I lost
Man,
some
this
of the
gets
office.
hard
Hey, could you help me
fast.
figure out the code
Yeah.
to get us back
Aren't you
in?
glad we didn't
It's
start on
really
day
slow
11?
if you get it wrong,
Yes!
so be careful.
I would have put
Oh.
the first digit is the smallest in the sequence.
Okay, the number 0 appears twice. The number 6 appears twice.
Every digit
So-
is different from those next to it.
So 0606.
What's the first one again?
The first digit is the smallest in the sequence.
Yeah, 0606. Who
Yep.
wants to enter it?
Do you want? I'll do it. Please don't blow up.
I don't feel
He's in his underwear.
business casual clothes, but rules are rules.
Casual Friday. Such a crazy
As
day.
if he wears tight
No
ones.
ties. That said, still a lot of work to do.
Still a
Like
lot of
these two
work.
bombs that
Here's
need
some more
defusing.
bombs. Oh, man.
The bomb's model is 893FH. Do not cut any yellow wires, even if it contradicts other rules.
Okay, so that one's relevant because that's not our model number.
Prioritizing cutting odd wires before even wires.
The second wire is actually blue. Cut all wires adjacent to blue wires. So
two
3 definitely needs to be cut.
and then
2 is blue. No, because 2 is actually blue. And
But
it's
one
only
is blue.
adjacent.
But one is blue.
Oh, right. So 2 and 3. You're right.
So it's 3 then 2.
Yeah,
Okay, what else do we have? Anything else?
that was it.
I'll cut. Oh shit, we're supposed to cut one also.
But didn't the very first rule say not
Yeah, I was supposed to cut 3, 1, and then
odd
2.
wires? Yep. I
Yep.
didn't.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was me. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Happy casual.
I just
Friday.
blew this up like
See,
7
we're not
times.
stuffy around
This
here.
would be the worst place to
I'm
work.
wearing jeans.
Right?
Unfortunately,
I don't even get paid
lost
for
some of
this
the
shit.
office. Can you help me figure out
Internships.
the code to get us back in? It's rigged to explode if
Internship.
you get it wrong, so be careful.
No numbers repeat.
The first number is 7.
All of the numbers are odd. The numbers are in decreasing order.
All right, so 7, 5, 3, 1. I'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like to live every day like it's Friday.
Casual Friday.
You really,
Such a
unfortunately, don't get to hear the
crazy
great
day.
commentary. Like she's like, I wish I could live every day like it's Friday.
That's okay. I'm gonna watch the VOD later.
Yeah.
So.
Cut all even wires.
Cut all wires next to red wires.
Do not cut the second wire, even if another rule says that you should.
Cut white wires if this bomb includes a yellow wire. Otherwise, do not cut white wires even if another rule says you should. So cut white wires if this bomb includes a yellow wire. So we have to cut 1 and 2.
No, but 2. There
But
was
not
no cut
2.
2. Don't cut 2. So it's 1, 4, and 6.
Okay,
All right, I'll cut.
sure.
Go.
Do not cut any even numbered wires, even if another rule says you should.
Cut the third wire.
Cut the first wire if it is red, the second wire if it is black, the third wire if it is yellow, and the fourth wire if it is white.
Okay.
4
So
says
just-
cut the green wires if there are no red wires present, otherwise cut all blue.
So we're cutting. What? Say that again.
Cut the green wires if there are no red wires present, otherwise cut all blue.
So 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I'll cut.
I can't. What is this?
So I should have just cut 3 first. Since there are no red wires present, you need to cut green wires instead of blue. Yes. But there's...
But I thought that's what we...
I should have just hit 3
Okay.
first. I should have hit 3 first.
It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you.
Hi, Caitlin
Casual
Jones.
Friday. See, we're not
Hey,
stuck around
Caitlin.
here. I'm wearing jeans.
We're dying here a lot.
Locked us out of the
I
office.
hate this job.
I don't know why you hired me to work with you tonight. This is a terrible idea. You should have got a smart person.
I
here.
wanted to hang out with you.
It's just an excuse. I knew it.
Yeah.
The second number is 4. The last number is 9.
Okay. The first number... Oh, sorry, go. Who's got page 2?
I have
I did
page
1
3.
and 2.
Okay.
So 3 of the numbers are consecutive.
The first number is 3. So it's 3...
3, 4, 5, 9.
Okay. Who wants to enter it?
You go ahead.
All right. 3, 4, 5, 9. We're doing good, Caitlin. We're all at a job, and we're blowing each other up a lot.
Casual Friday.
Call it a
Such
job, but
crazy
I'm not
day.
paid.
No
for that.
dice.
Yeah.
That said, still a lot of work to do.
Internship.
Like these two
Internship.
bombs that need defusing.
Remember day 1? So easy.
Let's go back. Page 2 is supposed to say blue instead of red. Cut all red wires, but not if that wire is the 4th wire. So the rule really is cut all blue wires, but not if that wire is the 4th one. So 3 needs to be cut so far.
Okay. Oh, on page 3. Cut the 5th and the 1st wire if they are not white. Do not cut white wires, even if another rule says. So 1, 3, and 5?
Yep.
Okay.
Cut the second wire.
All right, who's cutting me?
Yes.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay.
Yeah. Do not cut wire 3, even if another rule says you should.
Page 4 is supposed to... Wait, I have one that says cut all wires. So which one should we not cut? Because I have one that says cut all wires.
Do not cut wire 3, even if another rule says you should. So far, 1, 2, 4
All right, I'm not
Mine
cutting.
is what we're cutting.
Mine says do not cut wire 4 even if another rule says you should.
1 and 2.
How did we mess that up?
What?
What?
Page 2. It says
You're
cut all wires.
Bad at this.
It said cut all wires.
Oh my gosh.
We love the shirt.
See, we're not stuffy around here.
That's what it
I'm
is.
wearing
It's the
jeans.
shirt. He's wearing
Unfortunately,
jeans. This
I
isn't
locked
stuffy.
us out of the office. Hey, could you help me
Also our
figure out
boss
the code
without
to get us
clothes
back
on.
in? It's rigged to explode if you get it
This
wrong,
is our
so
boss.
Be careful.
Yeah, but doesn't he have his underwear on in a minute when we go inside?
The different dude.
The third
Oh.
digit is 2. The third digit is 2 less than the second digit.
The second digit is 2 more than the first digit.
The fourth digit is 5 more than the third digit.
The first digit is 2, so I will enter that. What is our second digit?
Okay.
2 more than the first, so 4.
I'll enter that.
And then the third digit is 2 less than the second.
So that's
So 2.
So 2.
okay.
And the fourth digit is 5 more than the third.
So 7.
7.
7.
Yeah.
I was really panicking.
That was complicated as hell. Why you put 17 words where 2 would suffice?
Rules are rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's a security code.
Such a crazy
Has to be
day.
hard to figure out.
I
That
suppose.
said, still a lot of work to do.
That was my old
Like these
pager
two
code,
bombs
by
that
the
need
way.
defusing.
I don't know if y'all knew pager codes.
Well, of course we do.
Yeah. Do not cut odd wires even if another rule says you should. Cut all black wires that are not the 4th wire.
If no wires need to be cut, cut the third wire. Otherwise, cut the first wire.
Cut the second and 4th wires.
So we're cutting...
So 1, 2, 3.
No, we do not cut odd. We're only cutting
Oh.
2.
So 2. 2 only.
Okay. Cut all wires except those next to blue.
Do not cut yellow or blue wires, even if other rules say that you should.
So those are irrelevant. Cut the 5th and 6th wires is number 3. And then cut wires from right to left except for white wires. Cut white wires first. So 5, 6.
Yeah.
What? Okay, what are we doing?
We had to cut all of them.
What?
Aloha, Jerry Gag. Thank you for coming today. We will enjoy
Why are we
blowing
so
ourselves
bad
up.
at this?
I don't know how we screwed that one
They're
up.
so bad at this.
Casual Friday. See, we're not stuffy around here. I'm wearing jeans.
I'm never gonna finish our first week on the job.
We will.
We're gonna finish our first week and then it's gonna get harder.
It's rigged to
It does.
explode if you get it wrong, so
Wait till we make coffee.
Why did I agree to this?
I'm asking myself the same question. The first digit is the smallest in the sequence.
The number 9 appears twice.
The number 8 appears twice. Every digit is different from those next to it.
So it's 8,
So
9,
8, 9, 8, 9.
I'll go for it.
Who would pick that code? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Every day like it's Friday.
By the guy in his
Unsecure.
underwear.
Yeah.
Casual
I love the old
Friday.
man in
Such a
his
crazy
tidy
day.
He really is the best. He's got an old
That
gnarly
said,
voice
still a
too.
lot of work to do.
Does he?
Like these
Yeah.
two bombs that need
course.
defusing.
Intern Geeky must cut the second wire.
Intern Geeky must cut the 5th wire.
Intern Geeky must cut the 4th wire.
Intern Chantella must cut the first wire.
Okay, so I'll cut the first one
Okay, what am I cutting?
2 and 4.
and the 5th.
Woohoo!
Yes.
If the 4th wire needs to be cut, then also cut all blue wires. If the second wire needs to be cut, then cut all yellow wires.
Do not cut even wires, even if other rules say that you should.
So just odd numbers at this point. Okay, got it.
If page 1 mentions white wires, cut the 4th and 3rd wires. Otherwise, cut the 5th and 1st wires.
5th and 1st.
Who's doing it? I can't
I'll
do it.
1 and 5?
Yeah. Yes.
My carpal tunnel shows how hard I work.
Okay,
Her
okay.
carpal tunnel shows how hard she
This
works.
is haunted, but like good haunted. I'm pretty sure it's a beautiful lady who looks out for us.
Well, I know where my ghost is gonna hang out when I die.
Man, these jeans are kind of starting to make me chafe.
I feel bad you can't hear any of the commentary.
I wouldn't want to die dressed like this.
It's okay. I'm having fun anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
I could turn it on my phone, but it would echo.
No worries.
The
The echo's
second
bad.
wire is actually black. Cut all wires except those next to the black wires. So don't cut 1, 2, or 3.
No, we can still cut 2. Because that is not...
Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
Because mine says do not cut black wires.
Okay, so don't cut 1,
2
2,
is
and
out.
3.
Do not cut the 5th wire even if it contradicts other rules. So we're just cutting 4, correct?
Do you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
6th.
Cut all wires adjacent to red wires.
Prioritize cutting odd wires before even.
The first wire is actually red. 4 says if the bomb's model is D72C5, do not cut any green wires even if it contradicts other rules.
So
Okay.
2, 4, and 6.
Prioritize cutting odd wires before even is mine.
But, yeah. But
And what's yours, Carl?
cut all wires adjacent to red wires. And that's just 2, 4, and 6.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I feel good. Okay.
Do not cut the 3rd wire even if another rule says you should.
Cut all wires next to yellow wires.
Cut blue wires if this bomb includes a green wire. Otherwise, do not cut blue wires. So we're cutting 1.
Cut all even wires.
1, 2, 4, and 6.
But hang on, because 1 said that we couldn't cut one that was next to a color.
What color? I said
Kiki,
cut
what
blue
was-
wires if this bomb includes a green wire.
Okay,
Mine
sorry.
is cut all wires next to yellow wires.
Okay.
So 1,
And then also even.
2.
So the only thing
3.
is we can't cut 3 because that's my rule.
Okay, so cut everything
1,
but 3.
Yep.
All right. 1. Then we're going to cut the even numbers next. And now 5.
Remember,
I was like, this is not gonna work.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
There are 2 bombs that need to be defused, but I accidentally locked them behind another security keypad.
Oh, there's a security
So
keypad.
stupid.
So we have to get through the keypad first, and then we can defuse some bombs.
The third number minus the first number is equal to the second number.
Oh my god. The fourth number is
What?
one more than the third number.
The second number is 0.
All right.
First
What was-
number and one of the other numbers is 4. So the first number is 4.
So it's 4-0.
And there's another 4 in there. The third number minus the first number is equal to the second number.
So that would be 0.
4045. I'll do it.
Wait, are you sure?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Good thing you're
Now we
here.
have 2 more bombs.
Mine's irrelevant, but it says cut all wires next to the yellow wires. So forget mine.
Okay. Cut the first wire if it is white. The second wire if it is yellow. The third wire if it's yellow. And the fourth wire if it's black. Okay.
Do not cut wire 4 if it is yellow, even if other rules say that you should.
Okay. Is that all we have?
Mhm.
Yep.
So we're cutting 4.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can't cut.
I can't either, Geeky. She's panicking. I can see it. Cut odd wires if they are blue. Only Geeky Girl can cut green wires.
Cut all green and white wires.
Do not cut the 4th or 6th wires, even if other rules say that you should. So not 4 and 6, and it sounds like
Okay.
everything else, right?
Everything but 4 and 6.
That's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
Have fun, geeky. 5. There you go.
My horoscope said I would narrowly escape death. Hooray!
Her horoscope said she would narrowly avoid death.
Maybe these keypads were a mistake.
I feel like we did good. We did good.
Well, we did okay there. I'm just quickly going to go fill my water cup if that's okay. I'll be just 2 seconds.
Yeah. I'll
So you
pause.
can take time to catch up with chat, and then
Yeah.
I'll be back, okay?
Yeah, Chad, I think,
Thank
is like
you.
traumatized right now, but go get water.
Chad, I'm sorry.
Chat's
I'm
traumatized.
I'm an embarrassment, but I'm just as traumatized.
I'm hot.
Yeah, I'm sweating more than I thought.
Physically hot.
I'm turning on my fan. This is really rough.
My fan is on.
Oh, it's already on. Oh man, this game. This game is fun. I just don't remember it being this like stressful. I played this once before, and I played with my friend, and we got all the way to day 11, and yeah. I hear there's like 50 days. Oh, you redeemed this cozy slip. I don't even have that on there. Do I have that on here? I don't have it on here. I feel bad. Because a lot of people
What?
keep redeeming it, and I keep not putting it on here yet. So that is going to be browser lemonade. Okay, there it goes. So I'll redeem it again so that you don't lose the points. So you can see the joyousness of it. And redeem. Pretty much just, can you see it? I don't even have the sound on. This is terrible. I really should just take that one off at this point. Really
I thought it was great.
Okay. I don't know why it didn't fire. Maybe I don't have the audio, like the... Let me go, lemonade. Yeah. I'm still working on that one. It's you're supposed to hear 2 burps and then, hallelujah. So you got any plans for this weekend, Geeky? And thank you, by the way, for contributing to the Just Dead Ends. How are we doing with that?
How are you doing with that?
We're up to 79%. So
How many?
Yeah, you are.
100,000.
How many points?
I always do 100,000 for my community challenges.
Oh, hardcore.
Yeah, I always, because you guys are getting good stuff. I'm already excited
It's
about the
fair.
next one. I'm already excited about the next one, and haven't even told the person yet who it's about. But Among Us with Sam instead of
That's
me.
exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You'll be so happy.
Like, he plays Among Us with, like, the dads and kids, but imagine you guys getting to play with Sam and Among Us, and just... I will sit here, and he will be doing it. He will...
So confession time.
Yeah.
I've never played Among Us ever. I don't have a PC.
You can play it on your phone.
But when you play on your phone,
Yeah.
doesn't it like are you able to play with PC players?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can play cross. I play, and then Sam will play, and then Audrey will play. And so Audrey will be on her iPad, and Sam will be on the Switch, and I'll be on the computer.
I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Oh, what's happening?
I think she's muted 'cause she's talking.
I muted because Jimmy turned on our sound bar, so we were about to start playing through the sound bar in the house. So
Oh.
I was like, "Can you just turn that off before the Bluetooth picks up instead of this?"
All right, let's go for the
Okay.
next day. Monday again.
I'm horrified.
Right.
At least it's not Wednesday,
This
right?
week started right.
Filing.
Filing. Okay. Sort by first name Z to A. I got
I have
a.
Al.
I have a Z. We're going Z.
Oh, we're going backwards. Sorry.
So I have Zachary. Zaid A-K-E.
Zaid.
Yeah.
So the furthest down for me is Patty, P-A-D-D.
Where are you at, Geeky?
Mine are all at the top.
So I have Zachary, and then I have 2 Ediths. So I'm going to shut up.
Okay, so my next one's a P, so that's me. I'm going. Right, Kiki? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, my
I
next
see
one's
nodding
Edith
now.
as well.
Sorry. Okay, so you two battle out Edith.
What? You have nothing until Edith?
My next ones are C's.
All right, so I have Edith B, Edith M.
I have Edith L.
All right, so M first, then L, then B, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Okay, so I have 2 Connor S's.
I have a Connor S as well.
Okay, so mine are S-A-U and S-A-N.
Mine's SPA.
So SP.
Okay, so you're first.
Okay.
And then, are you done, or you still have one more?
My last one is Al Fisher.
Okay, so that'll be last. So we're gonna go this way, and then your last one. Oh my goodness.
Woo! See?
We did it.
Why is
There
there a
you
dog?
go. There you go, chat. Don't be traumatized. We can alphabetize. It's fine.
Thanks for meeting me in the conference room. I should have mentioned earlier, but we have a bomb-sniffing dog now.
They have a bomb-sniffing dog now.
Not really sure
Oh.
I feel like the silence between rounds is just making me more stressed out.
Right?
Yeah.
This creepy silence because I can't hear the game. And then it's like, okay, bomb.
All right.
Only intern Craw can cut wires that are next to blue wires.
Okay. Cut all wires that are not the 5th and 3rd.
Do not cut the 4th wire even if other rules say that you should.
Okay.
Cut all green wires that are next to yellow wires.
So 1 and 2?
Well, they're not next to yellow.
All right, what else? I just have do not cut all wires that are not the 5th and the 3rd. So 5th and 3rd can't get cut. Don't cut 4. It's 1 and 2 I'll cut. Okay.
Nice. Nicely done. Good thing you have a brain. Page 3 has a typo. Please swap the numbers 2 and 1.
Cut all wires that are not blue.
Okay, so this is the correct one. Prioritize cutting wires in this order. 4, 1, 3, 2.
So we're not cutting 4, so it's 1, 3, 2 that's getting cut. All right, I'll cut. Okay.
Nice, guys. Nice.
High fives.
Look at that happy bomb-sniffing dog.
The dog is talking too.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
Boy, this conference room is nice. We should use it more often. Make sure it doesn't get blown up by these street
What is on that board?
No.
Do not let intern Chantella cut yellow wires.
Do not let intern Chantella cut red wires.
Cut all wires.
Do not let intern Geeky Girl cut black wires. So I'm cutting them all.
Okay, so Crawl, you cut everything.
I wish I could have just done this. in one big
I wish it
swoop.
would just say,
Cut.
don't cut them, Chantel, always.
Cut all black wires.
Do not cut the fourth wire, even if it's black. Cut the first wire.
Cut red wires only if they are the third wire. Do not cut any other red wires unless it contradicts other rules. So we're cutting one.
So
it
3
sounds.
and 1, I think.
No, we're not cutting.
And all black wires.
So we're cutting 1 and 2. Because we can't cut 3.
Yes. Yes, you're
All
right.
1, 2. Shit. We got.
Okay,
And
so
3.
I have do not cut the fourth wire, so it's got to be 3.
No, it says do not cut. Do not cut any other red wires. Oh, cut red wires only if it's the third. Okay. We wasted a lot of time. We got a minute on this one.
Cut all black wires that are even numbered and all red wires that are odd numbered.
Cut
Okay.
wire 2.
Do not cut wires that are next to blue wires, even if another rule says that you should.
So 3 and 4.
No, don't cut 3. 4.
So 4.
I was just narrowing down. No, for real. Like, I was like, okay, so
Me
that
too.
means, you know what I mean?
Believe this.
The number of percentage of the office that misses Trevor. Yes, no, and who's Trevor?
Who's Trevor?
Or Trev.
Which one is Trevor?
I wonder if he's
Exactly.
the underwear guy.
Uh-oh.
The third number is 1 less than the first number.
The last number is even and more than 6.
The first number is half the last number.
The second number is 9. So what's our first number?
So we need our last number first.
Our
because
last
the-
number is more. Our last number is 8.
Okay, and the first number is half the last. So 4.
All right,
9.
I'll enter
The-
those two.
The third number is 1 less than the first number. So 3.
Okay. And here's a bomb.
Cut all blue wires, but not if that wire is the first wire. So ignore my rule.
Cut the second wire. Cut the third and the fourth wire if they are not red. Do not cut red wires unless any other rule, even if other rules say that you should. So we're cutting
So 2,
2,
3,
3,
and
and 4.
4.
Okay.
Page 1 is supposed to say black instead of blue.
Cut all black wires, but not if the wire is first. So 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Aloha, Roz.
Hi, Roz.
Hi, Roz.
If I had dog, you'd have my back, right?
He wants to know if we'd have his back if he fought the dog.
Yes, I support that.
I don't know what the dog ever do.
I don't know, but it's at this stupid job that I'm stuck in, and it's my own personal health, so the dog's going down with it.
It's probably the emotional support dog.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's Megan's birthday.
I don't know why I'm
Yay.
whispering.
I don't
Anyway, it'd be great
that's
if you could
exciting.
defuse this bomb.
How sad they're gonna blow up on their birthday.
1, cut all wires. Page 3 is supposed to say cut wire 3, and page 4 is supposed to say cut wire 2. I mean, page 3 is supposed to say wire 3, and page 4 is supposed to say wire 2. Shit.
So mine, the correct one for me is do not cut wire 3, even if another rule says you should.
And read yours again for me, Croc.
We're about to explode.
What should
3
what
is supposed
should
to say
4
wire.
be?
4 is supposed to say wire 2.
Too late.
Yeah.
Well, luckily it's
That
the
was
first
so complicated.
bomb
It's
of
the
the
first
day.
time. Yeah.
First bomb of the day.
I knew mine was supposed to be something different, but I couldn't remember what
Next,
you had
I
said.
love this. Next time, try cutting some wires.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes, Roz, we blew up just for you because you asked us to.
Yeah. You didn't like the dog.
At least it was the first one.
It's Megan's
It's worse when it's the last.
I don't know why I'm whispering. Anyway, it'd be great.
I think she has to blow out her candles, and that's a bomb too, by the way.
Excellent.
Cut the fourth and second wires. Cut all black wires that are not the fourth wire.
If no wires need to be cut, cut the first wire. Otherwise, cut the fourth wire.
Do not cut odd wires, even if another rule says that you should. So it's 1 and 3.
Yes. Oh, we needed to cut the second as well.
Well, we were running out of time. Oh, we were
Yeah.
supposed to cut 1. It's 2 and 4.
Oh.
Second and
four.
fourth.
2 and 4. It's too
Guys,
quick.
I don't know.
30 seconds
I
is
don't
too
know.
tough.
I can't do it that. Yeah.
Warning. It's
Imagine a
Megan's
fourth
birthday
person?
Today.
Oh,
I like it slow and easy, okay?
Whispering.
poor Megan.
Anyway, it'd be great if you could defuse this bomb.
All right. Cut the second and sixth wire.
Cut wires from right to left, except for black wires. Always cut black wires first. So from right to left.
Okay.
Cut all wires except those next to yellow wires. 4. Do not cut green or yellow wires, even if other rules say that you should.
Okay. So cut everything but 4 and go right from left.
Okay. Yes.
This whole thing on Periscope.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Good work. It would have been a real bummer if everyone died on Megan's birthday.
It would have been a bummer if
Like
everyone
how
died
Trevor
on Megan's
my
birthday.
Holy cats! more
Like the first
bombs.
2 tries.
Like when we did.
Um,
Do not cut the 5th wire, even if another rule says that you should.
Do not cut odd numbered wires, even if another rule says that you should. Do not cut wires, even if blue wires, even if another rule says that you should. So no blue and no odd ones.
Cut all the wires. Only players with a name that includes the letter character C have real rules. Everyone else has fake rules.
Okay, so basically, don't cut anything odd, and don't cut any blue ones.
Okay. So
am I cutting?
1 and 3.
So 2.
2.
Don't cut anything odd.
Oh, sorry.
2, 4,
Do not cut
6.
odd numbered wires.
2,
so
4,
2,
and
4,
6.
6. Yeah. I was like panicking there. Only intern Geeky is allowed to cut even wires.
Only intern Chantella is allowed to cut green or blue wires. This overrides all other rules about cutting wires.
Cut all wires in the order of the rainbow, starting with red.
Only intern
Okay.
Chantella is allowed to cut odd wires.
Kill me now. So, okay, what am I cutting? So
All
anything
wires,
even-
but in the rainbow. So
Okay,
red first,
so-
then green. All wires.
6. Oh no! Oh. I thought we needed to start with red.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh.
Oh, but only I'm allowed to cut red.
But I thought that your rules said that it overrides all other rules.
But mine was only to override green and blue.
Oh.
Okay. Just kidding.
Back to that short one, guys. Because it's Megan's birthday.
Dang it.
Good
No.
morning.
Megan.
Megan's birthday today.
Can't have a birthday.
Why you gotta be birth today?
Anyway, it'd be great if you
You're
could
wrecking
defuse
my
this
day.
Cut all wires next to black wires.
Do not cut wire 1 if it is black, even if other rules say that you should.
Cut the first wire if it is green, the second wire if it is black, the third wire if it's black, and the fourth wire if it's black. What else?
Do not cut wire 1 if it is black is my rule.
Mine's cut all wires next to black wires.
We've cut all the...
Green, 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 green! Oh,
My day, we defuse bombs in half the time.
Okay.
Good work. It would have been a real
I'm
bummer
so
if everyone
sad.
died on
Whiskey.
Megan's birthday. Like how Trevor
I
died
need
on
whiskey.
my birthday. Uh-oh. More bombs.
Carl's having the time of his life. Kiki and I are having mental breakdowns. Cut
I'm never
all
doing this
white
again.
wires that are not wire 2. Do not cut wire 2, even if another rule says that you should.
Cut wire 3 if wire 1 or wire 5 needs to be cut.
Cut wire 1 if it is green or black, and if wire 2 is not yellow. Cut wire 5 if 3 needs to be cut, otherwise cut 4. So I know we're cutting 1.
Yeah.
All right, what else do we got? I got 5 if 3 needs to be cut. Does wire 3 need to be cut?
Cut wire 3 if wire 1 or 5 needs to be cut.
So then
So
3.
yeah, cut wire 3. Cut
and then
wire 5.
Okay, that
Oh
wasn't
my
bad.
goodness.
Right.
Cut the first wire if it is white, the second wire if it's red, the third wire if it's black, and the fourth wire is it's black.
So we're
Cut the-
cutting the third wire.
Yes.
Okay.
Cut the black wires if there are no green wires present. Otherwise, cut all yellow.
Okay.
Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 right now.
Yeah.
So do not cut any even numbered wires if another rule says that you should. Or sorry, even if another rule says that you should. Cut the first and second wires.
So cut 1.
But it says
Oh,
do
it's
not
me?
cut any even numbers. So yeah, just the first, I think.
Yeah. And then 3.
And 3.
Okay. Intern Geeky Girl must cut the 3rd wire.
Intern Chantella must cut the 1st wire. And then intern Chantella must cut the 4th wire.
Intern Geeky must cut the 2nd.
I'm doing 2 and what?
Crawl, what was yours?
Intern Geeky must cut the 3rd wire.
So 2 and 3. Oh my god.
In honor of Megan's birthday,
I can't do this.
Uh-oh.
Why are we on
Take away.
fire?
some fancy coffee. You
It's
need
coffee.
Ryan, start of the
to make sure you have the
fire.
right
It's coffee time.
ingredient in this fancy coffee maker.
How hard is it to make coffee?
Different ingredients
Clearly
so they work
difficult.
together. You're,
Oh, I wasn't supposed to put the grinds on the
you can
burner?
adjust the amounts of each ingredient as much
I
as you
didn't know.
want. Just make sure
Oh, you
they're
add
right
water
before
instead
you
of
put it
gasoline?
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll explode.
All right, here
At
we
this
go.
point, it would be weird if that weren't the case. Good luck.
What's happening? Gavin says to use half of the cinnamon that we have left, rounding down if necessary.
There should be half as much cocoa as there is cinnamon in the pot, rounding down if necessary.
The pantry is stocked with 18 servings of whipped cream, 14 packets of cocoa, and 9 helpings of cinnamon.
The office wants to brew with 3 times as much whipped cream as cocoa.
All right.
Okay, so we need 4 cinnamon. I know that. So
I
let
have-
me set that.
I have cocoa. How much cocoa am I using?
We
Where's
need
the
half as much cocoa as there is cinnamon.
So I'm doing 2.
2?
All right.
I have cream.
How much to cream?
I need 3 times as much whipped cream as cocoa.
6.
So 6.
6. Oh my gosh, it goes so slow.
Yeah. Coffee
Mahalo,
for
Alfonso,
everyone.
for donating to Just Dance. Are we over 80 now?
My birthdays all
Woo.
blend together because they all involve
We're over
eating
80.
a tin of
Donate those
delicious
channel points, people.
sardines.
Yep.
Wish it was my
Make
birthday
Cross shake what his
tonight.
mama gave him.
Wow, I'm
Hopefully I do it before I go on vacation.
I feel powerful.
When's vacation?
It's coming up in like 2 weeks.
That's exciting.
I'm very excited. But we're worried we're going to be stuck there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, good place to be stuck.
If page 4 mentions blue wires, cut the 4th and 5th wires. Otherwise, cut the 3rd and 1st wires.
If the 4th wire needs to be cut, then also cut all red wires.
Do not cut even wires, even if other rules say that you should.
If the 2nd wire needs to be cut, then cut all yellow wires.
Okay,
So-
so don't cut any even numbers.
So 1 and 3rd is what I have. 3rd and 1st wires. Okay.
Okay. Cut all wires except those next to white wires.
Do not cut white wires.
Do not cut the 2nd wire, even if it contradicts other rules.
The first wire is actually white. So we're
2?
cutting no
No, 2 would be
next to white.
Do not
Next to
cut
white.
white.
So 3? Oh my god.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah, one more time.
Who's got page 1?
okay. So cut all wires except those next to white wires.
Okay. So then it would be 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut all wires adjacent to black wires.
The 6th wire is actually black.
If the bomb's model is 96 FHB, do not cut green wires, but it's
So
not.
that doesn't count.
Prioritize cutting odd before even.
Geeky, what was yours again?
Cut all wires adjacent to black wires.
So we need to cut then 2, 4, 6,
Mm-hmm.
except 6 is actually black.
So then it would be 5. It would be 2, 4, 5, and 6.
So we've got to do 5 first, then 2, 4, and 6. Oh my god.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is insane.
Jeez. Cut all even wires. Do not cut the 4th wire, even if another rule says that you should. Those are 1 and 2.
Okay, cut all wires next to red wires.
Cut blue wires if this bomb includes a yellow wire. Otherwise, do not cut blue wires. So I got cut 2. That's all I have.
Okay, so mine is cut all wires next to red, so that would be 5.
Okay.
And mine is all even wires except the 4th.
So 2 and 5?
2, 5, and
Yes.
6.
Oof.
All right.
Do not cut the 2nd or 3rd wires even if other rules say that you should. Page 2, cut even wires if they are green.
Only Chantella can cut blue wires.
Cut all blue and red wires.
All right, have fun with that.
So not
Okay.
2 or 3.
So not 2 or 3, and I'm cutting all blue and red.
So 4, 5, and 6.
Jeez, I can't handle this.
Yay!
Feed themselves. All right, me.
Good job, Chantella.
Greg usually talks to you at the end of the day.
I
but
don't
since
like
it's my
this
birthday,
anymore.
I get to do whatever I want. And for some reason, I choose to do this.
Yay, we made it through another day. Remember that time we did like 2 seconds left?
I was actually very proud of us.
I'm proud of us too.
Okay, did we go to the next day? I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep
Oh
going.
my goodness.
If you guys generally aren't having fun, we can end. It's hump day.
No, it is fun, but like the amount of sweat on me right now is so unattractive.
Yeah, it's so hard.
We should probably defuse this bomb
My
before it
brain
causes
hurts.
a Total Wednesday problem.
If page 4 is supposed to say red instead of green.
Cut white wires only if they are odd. Do not cut any other white wires, even if it contradicts other rules.
If the bomb's year is even, cut wires from right to left. So we're cutting from left to right.
Cut yellow wires unless there are green wires present. If there are green wires present, cut green instead. What was your rule about mine, Kiki?
Yours is supposed to say red instead of green.
Okay, so cut yellow wires unless there are red wires present. If there are red wires present, cut red instead.
So we're cutting
So
2.
2,
And cut white wires that are odd. So we're cutting 3.
3.
Do not cut. Okay, yeah. So 2 and 3. Oh
So
my god.
I had to act. I'm sorry. We're
Yeah,
running out of time.
No, please
it's
do.
Okay. Executive decisions are welcome here.
Under my skin. Did I ever mention
Except if it's the last
my
one.
uncle was named Wednesday?
We don't need to die.
Some coffee will cheer me up. If you can get the
Oh,
order right.
fuck, we gotta make coffee.
Why?
The ingredient Linda loved had 7 servings, which is less servings than hot sauce.
Even though everyone has different favorite ingredients, when Trevor made coffee, he'd include all of them. Good old Trevor. No one remembers the exact combination, but quantities were 2, 7, and 9.
Megan's favorite ingredient is cinnamon, and Megan always hated that there was more butter than cinnamon in the brew.
The ingredient with most servings was Gavin's favorite. So what was Gavin's favorite?
I don't see Gavin.
I don't have Gavin either.
Okay, whose favorite is butter?
What was...
So even though everyone's different favorite ingredient, Trevor made coffee, he'd include all of them. That's what mine says.
And what were the numbers for Trevor?
2, 7, 9.
All right, I'm
7
gonna
and 9.
go with 9 for butter.
The ingredient that Linda loved had 7 servings, which was less servings than hot sauce. No!
Oh, so cinnamon should have been 7. Damn it.
You got them all wrong.
Oh, cinnamon should have been 9. What?
The ingredient Linda loved had 7 servings, which is less servings than hot sauce. But Megan loved cinnamon and always hated that there was more butter than cinnamon.
Damn it.
What kind of coffee is this?
It's horse shit, is what it is, okay?
Is this one of those new Instagram
Yeah.
coffees?
One of those TikTok trends.
Those TikTokers?
Get out of here.
Although, how good can it be when it's a
Dang
Wednesday?
millennials.
And you're
Putting
not
butter in their
believing
coffee.
calling it
I am
Wednesday.
one.
It's still Wednesday. Oh,
I
you
think
should probably
when we
defuse
get
this
through
bomb
this
before it
week,
kills
our
us all.
new
Total
boss is
Wednesday.
a bomb diffusing robot.
You think we're getting through this week?
We
That's
will.
cute.
We will. If the bomb was made in 1985, cut blue wires before any other wire. So that's
Okay, well,
irrelevant.
It's not.
If the bomb was made in 1980, cut black wires before any other wire.
Do not cut wires next to black, even if other rules say you should.
Cut all wires that are not yellow. So it is 2,
2,
4,
4,
5.
6.
What about 5?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, let's do 2, 4, 6, and then we'll do 5 if we don't blow up. Okay.
Hey everybody!
I like how I was like, if we don't blow up, we'll cut 5.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
If we're still here.
This Wednesday thing is really getting under my skin. Did I ever mention that my parents got divorced on a Wednesday?
His parents got
Cause he's
divorced
having the
on
time of his
Wednesday.
life.
If you can
This is
keep
so much
Oh.
fun.
That's depressing.
Oh, there's yeah.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
coffee. Whipped cream can overpower the flavor of milk. Make sure there is exactly half as much whipped cream as milk. The only coffee we're drinking has 7 splashes of vanilla and 1 less caramel serving than milk. So we've got 7 vanilla.
Okay.
Whipped cream can overpower the flavor of milk. Make sure there's exactly half as much as whipped cream as milk.
Kent the dog says 4 servings of milk is just the right amount.
So add the milk.
So 4 for milk,
And then 2 whip.
which would mean 2 for whipped cream. And
Okay. And I saw mine to
1
read.
less. Okay,
Megan
go ahead.
has obsessive compulsive disorder. If the number of servings of caramel is even, please add 1 extra serving, or Megan won't be able to sleep tonight.
I think it's 2 then.
Add 1 more.
Wait,
Add 1 more.
nope. I did add 1 more. So that wasn't right. Oh, I didn't get it in time.
And we have to hit brew too.
Sorry, guys.
Megan is the worst. It was her birthday, and now she needs extra caramel.
Fucking Megan.
Good morning.
I know
Karen in the
already.
group.
This game is.
Nobody likes her.
And you're not fooling me by calling it hump day. It's still Wednesday.
Your poor
I should
chat's probably like,
confuse
what are
this
we
bomb
watching?
before it kills us all.
My kids aren't watching
Wednesday
this.
problem.
No, I said chat.
Oh.
Cut yellow wires only if they are even. So we're cutting those yellow wires so far.
Do not cut the second wire, even if other rules say that you should.
Cut
Okay,
all.
so far 4.
Cut all blue and black wires left of the second wire. So 1 and 4.
Due to a color shortage, blue wires are actually yellow on bombs made in 1987.
Okay, so it's relevant. So 1 and 4. I'll cut.
Yeah.
I still can't eat chocolate. This Wednesday
This
thing is
fucking
really
dog.
getting under my skin. Did I mention that every pet I've ever owned has died on a Wednesday? Maybe some
Every
coffee will cheer me
pet
up.
he's ever had dies on a Wednesday, which is why he doesn't like Wednesdays.
Well,
That's
why would you
fair.
bring your dog here on a...
Greg is craving vanilla. Please make sure there's at least 3 times as much vanilla as butter.
Start with 7 bacon and 6 caramel in the pot.
Okay.
Oh.
If there is more butter than bacon, old man demands that you add 3 more caramel to the pot. Megan's a real stickler when it comes to butter. If there's always has to be at least half as much butter as there is caramel. Round up. So butter needs to be up to 3. And what do we know about vanilla?
Please make sure that there's at least 3 times as much vanilla as butter.
So 9 vanilla. Who's vanilla?
Yeah.
I am. I'm working
Keep
on
going
it.
quicker.
I'm going as fast as
I'm
it will
gonna
let
brew.
me.
Ah,
Good job brewing.
I can't click faster.
Well, maybe
I'm
I'm
trying.
afraid if I do it too fast, it'll do 1 extra than I want it to do.
Aloha,
Yeah, that's
family
true.
frenzy. Aren't you glad that you weren't a part
Hi,
of this?
Joe.
We invited him. He was going to be the 4th person.
He could still get in.
I
How
would
dare
love
you,
it.
family frenzy.
Mercury.
We could have met
Oh,
and
does
been
that make
friends.
sense? They don't sound
Disappointing.
the same. Stupid
It is a
Wednesday.
disappointment.
Oh yeah, defuse these 4 bombs.
Nah.
4
it's okay.
bombs.
Page 2 is supposed to say yellow instead of blue.
Cut all wires that are not red or yellow. I've changed it. So cut everything that's not red or yellow.
Okay. If more than 2 wires need to be cut, also cut the first wire. Otherwise, cut the 6th. Do not cut the 3rd or 2nd wires, even if other rules say that you should. Cut blue wires that are next to red ones. So that's irrelevant, sorry. Do not cut the 3rd or 2nd wires, even if other rules say that you should.
So it's 1 and 6, right?
Yeah, I'll cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always cut even wires before odd.
Even before odd. Cut all wires that are not wire 1 or wire 4 unless page 4 tells you to.
Do not cut yellow wires, even if other rules say that you should.
If the other rules result in cutting exactly 2 wires, cut the 4th wire. Otherwise, cut the first one.
And that was page 4?
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at?
So we need even over odd. We know that.
Okay.
And we can't do 1.
All right, so even over odd. So let's do 2, 4. No, 2 and 6. Let's start with that. Do we cut 4?
If the other rules result in cutting exactly 2 wires, cut the 4th.
But we don't know about 3 or 5 yet. Okay, cut 3 or 5?
No.
I've got nothing.
So it's 4. Damn it!
We were supposed to cut 3 and 5.
Oh, look who it is.
Hello, Sam.
Can I hang out?
No, you go to bed.
Why?
Because I'm playing a game that involves us being funny.
I want to be fun.
I know. That you can watch. You can watch. You can watch.
This isn't funny.
Go watch. Go watch on your iPad.
No, it's
Good morning.
No, Sam, I can't.
How
I
good
can't
can
have you
it
in
be
here.
when it's a Wednesday? And you're not fooling me by calling it hump day. It's still
Night,
Wednesday.
Sam. You gotta
Good night,
listen
Sam.
to your dad.
Bye, Sam.
Before it kills us all. Total Wednesday problem.
Yeah. All right.
If any wires are cut, also cut the last 2 wires.
Do not cut the 1st or 6th wire, even if other rules say that you should.
Cut the 3rd wire if it's yellow. Do not cut any other yellow wires, even if other rules say that you should.
Cut blue wires that are also odd. So 3 and 5.
Yeah. Let's start
If
with
any
that.
wires are cut, and then the last 2. So 6.
No. Don't cut 6. So it's just 3 and 5.
Okay. Geeky.
Oh. I was waiting for
there.
someone else to do it.
This Wednesday thing is really getting under my skin. Did I ever mention that my wife left me on a Wednesday?
His wife
Maybe
left
some
him on a
coffee will cheer me
Wednesday.
up. If you
Oh,
order.
everything bad happens on Wednesday.
Oh man, more coffee.
Make cough syrup be twice as many servings as milk.
If there are more than 2 servings of salt, add an extra serving of milk.
The office is feeling extra tired this morning and would like 5 bumps of salt.
So let me do that right away.
Okay.
Make sure to add 3 servings of butter and 4 servings of milk.
4 servings of milk.
Yeah. So what do we need for cough syrup?
If there are more
Make
than
cough
2,
syrup twice as many as
hold on.
milk.
If there are more than 2 servings of salt, add an extra of milk. Got it.
Oh, good job. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then cough syrup is twice as many as milk.
So that's 10.
I can't go fast enough.
Brewing. Oh,
Whew.
Man, that rain has
Sounds
been
tasty.
something, hasn't it?
yeah.
Oh yeah, cough syrup.
We're getting really good at coffee.
Coffee isn't
Fair
so
enough.
bad because there's only 4
And another thing.
instead of
Wednesday
7
is
wires.
Spelled really weirdly. Stupid Wednesday. Oh yeah, defuse these 4 bombs.
4 bombs.
Oh goodness. Page 3 is supposed to say blue instead of red.
If the 4th wire is green, cut all even wires to the left of the 4th wire.
So it's not green.
Otherwise,
so,
cut all odd wires to the left of the 4th wire.
so cut all odd wires to the left of the 4th wire.
Correct. Okay.
Cut. So I'm gonna read this properly. Okay. So cut the first wire if it is blue, the second wire if it is black, the third wire if it is black, and the 4th wire if it is blue.
Okay.
If wire 1 needs to be cut, also cut 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll cut. Yeah. Go.
Cut all red wires next to blue ones.
Cut all blue wires unless there's a green wire present. If a green wire is present, cut green wires instead.
Wires must be cut in the correct order. Cut them from right to left.
Cut the 3rd wire if it is not white. So we're going to go right to left. I'll cut.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Do not cut even number wires even if another rule says that you should. Do not cut the 5th wire even if another rule says that you should. So
So
no-
even numbers have to stay and the 5th wire has to stay.
correct.
Geeky?
Mine says cut all the wires, but only players with the name that includes the character R have real rules. Everyone else has fake rules. So
Okay.
wouldn't that make mine fake?
So
And that would make mine fake.
So, we're cutting everything but 2, 4, 6, and 5.
So 1 and 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Gee.
Cut all wires, but in the order of the rainbow, starting with red.
Who knows the order of the rainbow?
I do.
Okay, red and orange, I do too. Anyways, only intern Craw is allowed to cut blue or red wires. This overrides all rules about cutting wires.
Only intern Craw is allowed to cut even wires.
Only intern Geeky is allowed to cut odd wires.
Who are we cutting?
Craw, we need you here.
Damn you,
die.
Joe. He redeemed squats. Okay.
We're dying. We're
Cut
dying.
all wires in the order starting with red. So red is the first thing that we're cutting.
Only
Okay, and
intern
you're
Craw
only allowed
is
to do
allowed
even.
to cut blue or red.
All right, so I'm going to do 5 and 4.
Only intern Craw is allowed to cut even numbers.
So I'm going to do 5, 4.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
Only intern Geeky is allowed to cut odd wires.
All right, so what's the next color in the rainbow?
Can I just do it?
What's the next color of the rainbow?
Yellow. Yellow.
So
Yellow,
Geeky.
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 Yellow.
Oh! I panicked.
I could just do that. We would've been-
Sam, you threw us off.
I'm sorry.
Oh, only I can cut that one.
Only you are allowed to cut that one.
Yeah, that's. I thought, and I was like, but maybe I'm wrong.
I thought of it as soon as I did it.
Aloha, Joe. Joe said he was leaving and keeps redeeming things, by the way. I might give him credit for this. So he
Joe
redeemed
can't leave.
squats. It means I have to do squats. 10 squats. And he said it will make it less stressful.
Although, how good
Well, he was wrong.
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah, you're wrong.
It's very wrong. You made it very stressful for
Wrong,
Geeky and
Joe.
Wednesday.
Oh,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
We all died because of you, Joe.
I'll do it.
Way to go, Joe.
2.
Cut wire 3 if it's yellow or white, and if wire 1 is not green. 2 says cut wire 4 if wire 5 needs to be cut, otherwise cut wire 2.
I'm already confused. Cut all red wires that are not wire 1. Do not cut wire 1, even if another rule says that you should.
cut wire 5 if wire 3 or wire 4. So we're cutting 4 and 5.
Yep.
What else?
3.
Okay.
I only like Gavin as a friend.
Yeah. She only likes Gavin as a friend. She just had to tell us that
Did I
now.
ever mention that Trevor was killed on a Wednesday?
Friend zone.
Maybe some
Was that
coffee
Megan?
would cheer me
Yeah,
up.
I hope
If
that's
you can get
Megan.
the order right.
Forget her.
Oh,
Her and her hot sauce coffee. Gavin taught Trevor everything he knew when it comes to making coffee. Gavin says that 7 is the best amount of half and half to add.
Megan thinks Trevor used honey the least out of all the ingredients.
Quote, let me teach you how to make the best coffee brew. The amounts you'll need are 4, 7, and 9. I'll fill you on the rest before I diffuse this bomb. Trevor.
So,
Okay,
Mine's
so
4 'cause
9
it's the
for
least.
cough syrup then, yep.
All right, brew it.
Woohoo! Bam, 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 bam. You know, like the party
On
horns?
Excel and voila! I was able to add my tax data for the last 3
Oh,
years
we started a
automatically.
fire with our coffee.
Anyway, enough about my personal story.
I still think we're going to pull it off. I still think we're going to pull it off.
Kiki's like,
And another thing.
Jared's
Wednesdays
rocking.
I'm rocking, yeah.
Mercury. How does that make sense? They don't sound the same at all.
Later on tonight in the fetal position, red, no blue, no green.
No, even numbers, even numbers.
Odd, odd.
Page 3 is supposed to say yellow instead of white.
If the bomb's year is odd, cut wires from right to left, otherwise cut wires from left to right.
Okay, I'm gonna read this correctly. Cut red wires unless there are yellow wires present. If there are yellow wires present, cut the yellow wires instead.
Cut black wires only if they're even. Do not cut any other black wires.
So we're cutting 4, and we're cutting 1, 2, and 6.
And we got to go 1, 2, 4, 6.
Oh, man.
Oh. Cut all wires that are not yellow.
If the bomb was made in 1983, cut yellow wires before any other wire. Do not cut wires next to black, even if other rules say that you should.
Okay, so far we're just cutting all wires.
Cut all.
Geeky?
Cut all.
Mine says if the bomb was made in 96, cut green wires before any other wire.
Okay, so I'm just gonna cut all of them.
Yes. I like you. Decisiveness.
Due to a color shortage, red wires are actually yellow on bombs made in 2012, so that's irrelevant.
Okay.
Cut all red and blue wires right of the first wire. So 2, 3, and 5 so far.
Cut yellow wires only if they're odd.
Do not cut the first wire even if other rules say you should.
All
Okay,
right.
so 2, 3, 5.
Okay.
Page 2 is supposed to say blue instead of white, so here's what it should say. Cut all wires that are not yellow or blue.
So red and white so far. Croft?
I got page
Oh, wait,
4.
no, it's me. If more than 2 wires need to be cut, also cut the second wire. Otherwise, cut the first.
Do not
So
cut,
1, 4, and 6. Okay, sorry.
Do not cut the 6th or 4th wires, even if other rules say that you should. Cut white wires that are next to yellow wires.
Okay, so then we need second and so 2 and 4, I think.
No, do not cut the 4th.
Okay, and we can't cut the 6th either.
So we're doing 2.
Just 2?
2.
Oh,
I like that it tells us the rule that we broke at least.
yeah, it helps
That
us
is
figure.
nice.
Oh, the first one.
2 or less wires need to be cut, so cut the first wire, not the second wire.
Yeah. I see.
Oh.
I see. You ready to retry?
Yeah. I want to get through today. I want to get through
Okay.
hump
Good
day.
morning.
All right.
How good can it be when it's a Wednesday? And you're not fooling me by calling it hump day. It's still Wednesday.
Yeah, he says, you're not fooling me calling it hump day. It's still Wednesday.
Problem.
Okay.
Cut all wires that are not wire 4 or wire 2 unless page 2 tells you to.
The other rules result in cutting exactly 2 wires, cut the 4th wire, otherwise cut the 2nd wire.
Always cut even wires before odd.
Do not cut red wires even if other rules say that you should. I mean, do not cut red wires even if the other rules say that you should.
So what was your first one, Crow?
Cut all wires that are not 4 or 2 unless page 2 tells you to.
So 1 and 5 then are what we're cutting? Because we have to... Oh my god, I don't know.
Yeah, go for it, go for it. We got 18 seconds.
Nope,
Nope.
not 1.
Nope.
And again, you guys stuck.
Yes, Sam. we
Thanks,
died
Sam.
a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. That was
it's
helpful.
True. I understand that.
So we just cut it in the wrong order. Always cut even wires before odd wires. So we're supposed to cut...
Oh my god, Yeah, I didn't realize that 4 was in there though, so we would have got it wrong no
Yeah.
matter what.
Oh,
Good
man.
morning.
I want to quit this internship.
Imagine in real life if a bomb squad had a sheet of paper with these rules on it.
And they're like,
We had to
who
figure
wrote
it out.
this?
At least it's better than the kid one. The 7-year-old one was the worst.
Right. Do not cut the 6th or 4th wire even if other rules say that you should.
Okay, so 4 and 6 are off limits. Cut the first wire if it is blue. Do not cut any other blue wires, even if other rules say that you should. So we're cutting 1 so far.
If any odd wires are cut, also cut the last 2 wires.
Cut yellow wires that are also even. So we're cutting 6?
We can't
6?
cut 6.
Okay.
Okay. So
Don't cut
we
6
have
or
to
4.
cut- What about 1? Is 1 allowed?
I think
Because
so.
we're supposed to cut the first one if it's blue.
Okay.
Okay, I've cut it.
What else do we have?
And then we need to cut 5 because it's one of the last 2 wires, but it's not 6.
Yay!
We didn't die, so let's get back to work.
Yeah.
This Wednesday thing is really getting under my skin. Did I mention that every pet I've ever owned has died on a Wednesday? Maybe some
bed.
coffee will cheer me up. If you
Oh,
can
coffee.
afford it.
Night, Sam.
Night. The office wants to brew with 3 times as much salt as cinnamon. There should be half as much cinnamon as there is love in the pot, rounding down if necessary.
The pantry is stocked with 16 servings of salt, 15 packets of cinnamon, and 9 helpings of love.
What do you got, Croft?
Linda says to use half the love that we have left, rounding down if necessary. So 4 love.
And there should be half as much cinnamon as there is love.
2.
So 2 cinnamon.
All right. I'll brew.
No. I thought that was wrong, but I didn't know.
Should have been 6 servings of salt.
But she said 16 in the pantry.
But what was the other thing that said for salt?
I didn't see anything else.
Oh, jeez.
That's why I was like, okay.
It's a Wednesday, and you're not fooling me by calling it hump day. It's
I'm
still
sorry, guys.
Wednesday.
No,
It's okay.
this is
I promise I'm
great.
trying. I'm just stupid.
you're doing great.
Cut the first wire if it is white, the second wire if it is white, the third wire if it is blue, and the fourth wire if it is blue.
So second and third so far. If wire 3 needs to be cut, also cut wire 4. So 2, 3, 4 so far.
All right, we're gonna have to start from the beginning because page 1 is supposed to said red instead of blue.
So cut the first wire if it is white, the second wire if it is white, the third wire if it is red, and the fourth wire if it is red.
Okay.
If wire 3 needs to be cut, also cut wire 4. So 2 and 4?
Okay. If the 5th wire is blue, cut all odd wires to the left of the 5th wire. So
What?
1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4.
I can't cut.
Cut more. Just cut more.
I need someone else to cut.
5. Do 5.
5.
You
Damn
died. 5 was a bad
We
choice.
died. Milk was a bad choice.
3.
But I thought 3 was not allowed to. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
dear God.
I have never felt less intelligent than I do right now.
Now, do you guys understand why I say this is the best game that Jackbox
Yes.
has made?
I mean, I don't know about best, but it's pretty good.
They should sell this alone.
Although, how good can it be?
It should be a standalone game.
It should be. You can make it way more in depth.
It's still Wednesday. Oh, you should
Maybe a little
probably use this
easier
bomb before it says
for
it's
some
a
of us.
total Wednesday problem.
Cut the second wire if it is not green.
Cut all white wires next to black wires.
Cut all black wires unless there is a yellow wire present. If a yellow wire is present, cut yellow wires instead.
Wires must be cut in the correct order. Cut them from right to left.
That was me. My thumb hit the screen. That was completely my thumb. I'm so sorry. I was just holding my phone and I didn't realize where my thumb was.
No worries. It was the
It's
first.
okay.
It was the first.
It was the first one.
Yeah, yeah. You can actually play this by yourself too. Like, I may try this on stream one day, just by myself. See how well that goes. Get all the clues.
How good can it be when
It
it's
might
a
be
Wednesday?
easier having it all like that, like in one place.
It's
Maybe.
still Wednesday.
You still have to do all the
should
thinking
probably
yourself.
use this bomb before it
Yeah.
says
True.
salt. Total Wednesday problem.
I don't know how it would do
Yeah.
like working with chat. Do not cut black wires, even if another rule says that you should.
Do not cut the second wire even if another rule says that you should.
Do not cut
Cut
even
all-
number wires, even if another rule says that you should.
Cut all the wires. Only players with a name that includes the character H have real rules. Everyone else has fake rules.
All right.
Okay, so we're just cutting everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one with an A. No.
Except the second wire. Don't cut the second wire.
Yeah. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait a minute. No. My rules are fake. I don't have an H.
What's your name in the game? Isn't it a
CR?
long?
Oh wait, I
No,
guess
it's-
mine's fake too then.
Yeah, it's just you.
Oh, okay. Then it's everything. 1 through 6.
Go
I don't
for
have
it.
wires, or I would.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
CRAW.
Somebody eat my lunch.
Oh, my bad. I was like in my brain. I was like, well, Aloha has an H in it.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's what I was thinking
It's
too.
really getting under my skin. Did I ever mention that my wife left me on a Wednesday? Maybe some coffee will cheer me up.
Oh,
If you
coffee.
can get the order right.
We can do this.
We got this.
The ingredient Old Man loved has 5 servings, which was less servings than kale. Even though everyone has different favorite ingredients, when Trevor made coffee, he'd include all of them. No one remembers the exact combination, but the quantities were 3, 5, and 8.
Wait. 3, 5, and 8?
Yeah.
The ingredient with the most was Greg's favorite.
So
Hey,
what's Greg's favorite?
I don't know. But I know that Kent the dog's favorite ingredient is milk, and he hates that there's always more cocoa than milk in the brew.
All right, so I think cocoa is 8.
Do we know what Old Man loved?
Kale, right? Kale 5.
Oh. Okay, so the ingredient Old Man loved was 5 servings, which was less servings than kale.
We're done.
So 5 for
Oh.
milk. It's got to be
There's more
5 for
cocoa
milk.
than milk. Shit.
And
Yeah, we
then
should have been switched
3
around.
for kale. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got there, just not quick enough.
We only got milk right. 8 servings of kale.
And then 5 for your cocoa.
Yeah. That was my
Okay.
bad. I got excited thinking I was.
That's okay. It's okay.
Good morning.
This is like a therapy session.
When it's a
I love
I've-
Miki's like,
You're not
I've blown us up.
I
It's
can't
okay.
sit still. I should just stand up, but then I have to move my camera.
Use this bomb before it kills us all. Total Wednesday problem.
Here's a bomb.
Only intern Chantella is allowed to cut even wires.
Only intern Chantel is allowed to cut odd wires.
Oh,
I
thank
guess
God.
it's up to me. Only intern Craw is allowed to cut green or red wires. This overrides all other rules about cutting wires. Cut all wires, but in the order of the rainbow, starting with red.
So I'm gonna do red. So 3 and 4. And is yellow next or is green next in the cup?
Yellow's next.
So that is going to be Chantella with 1 and 6.
Do I do 1 then 6 or 6 then 1?
It didn't matter for me.
Okay, thank you.
And then I'm gonna cut 2 and 5.
My doctor
I don't even know
says
how we
it's
just
not
figured that out.
healthy for me to
I didn't even.
celebrate this
I like
much.
blacked out.
This Wednesday thing is really getting under my skin. If I ever mention that my parents got divorced on a
Just
Wednesday,
blacked out with
maybe some
pure
coffee will
panic.
cheer me up. If you can get the order right.
Why does this stress me out so much?
The only coffee worth drinking has 4 splashes of sugar and 3 less bacon than vanilla. So who's got sugar? I do. So we're gonna go with 4. Okay.
Linda says 8 servings of vanilla is just the right amount.
Bacon has 3 less than that. So whoever has bacon, add 5.
And then brew it.
No,
Well, no.
half and half.
Oh, wait.
Half and half can overpower the flavor of vanilla. Make sure they're exactly half as much half and half as vanilla. So 4.
I got one more to read. Old man is obsessive disorder compulsive. Of course he is. If the number of servings of bacon is odd, please add 1 extra serving. No. Yeah. Okay. Brew. Add 1 more bacon, then brew.
No, yes, no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no.
Who wants to celebrate with Doctor Who and s'mores?
Did you catch the game
Happy.
last night?
I stopped watching football when they removed
Oh
the
my
leather
God.
helmets. It's a
I
different
lost
game
track of what
now.
was odd and even.
That's okay. We did it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wednesday is
Like
spelled
petting my
really weirdly.
ear on the head.
Wednesday. Oh yeah. Diffuse
Just
these four bombs.
self-soothing. Cut all green wires that are not wire 5. Do not cut wire 5, even if another rule says that you should. Cut wire 3 if wire 1 needs to be cut. Otherwise, cut wire 4.
Cut wire 2 if it's red or yellow, and if wire 5 is not blue.
Cut wire 1 if wire 2 or 3 needs to be cut. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Okay, you go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see how confused I just got?
I love your
Page
yeah.
4 is supposed to say blue instead of yellow.
If the bomb's year is odd, cut wires from right to left, so we're cutting from left to right. Cut left to right.
Cut white wires only if they are even. Do not cut any other white wires, even if it contradicts other rules.
All right, what was the correction for page 4?
Supposed to say blue instead of yellow.
Okay, here's the corrected thing. If red wires, cut red wires unless there are blue wires present. If there are blue wires present, cut blue instead. So we're cutting 3 and 6. Correct?
Yep.
Cut all wires that are not blue. If the bomb was made in 1994, cut red wires before any other wires. So we're cutting all wires that are not blue.
Kiki?
Mine is irrelevant.
Okay, do not cut wires next to black, even... Oh, mine's also irrelevant.
So we're cutting everything that's not blue. I'll cut them all. Ready?
Yeah, all of them. Wish you could, like...
It just...
Yeah, give me an X-Acto knife.
Exactly.
Cut green wires only if they are odd. So that's number 3. Cut all white and black wires left of the 4th wire. So 3 and
Not-
5 so far.
Do not cut the 5th wire, even if other rules say you should.
Okay, so back to 3.
Mine is irrelevant.
Oh god.
Okay, let's go through them
Cut
again.
all white and black wires left of the 4th wire.
So 1. Unless there's something telling us not to cut 1. Okay. And 2. Unless there's something telling us not to cut 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Filing.
Oh no, filing!
I'm being demoted. This is
I
my
hate
last week as
Wednesdays.
your boss.
Oh.
You have defeated me, Wednesday. Why don't you
He's gained demoted.
while I crawl under my desk
So
and
now we have to
cry?
file. As punishment.
Getting demoted.
Sort by
I have
last
4
name.
names.
Last name Z to A. I have B, D, T, and T.
I have O, T, T,
T-I-D-I.
and N.
All right,
Sorry.
What's your highest?
T, E would be my highest.
Okay.
T-I.
TI first. TE would be next.
Ah! What? Did someone else have a not T?
Yeah, I have T. You're doing first names.
Oh, shit.
I was, because that's what we've done every other time. So that my brain just went there right away.
I had
Right.
I had a couple of tappers.
Good morning.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Gonna be when it's
We
a
almost
Wednesday.
made it out of
And you're
Wednesday.
not fooling me by calling it
I think this is our last
so
go through, by the way.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Use this bomb before it kills us.
Chantel's just gonna blow us up
Wednesday
immediately.
problem.
Oh, it's our last
Bye!
one. Oops. If more than 2 wires need to be cut, also cut the 4th wire. Otherwise, cut the 3rd wire.
Page 3 is supposed to say white instead of blue.
So the correct thing is cut all wires that are not black or white.
Do not cut the 5th or 6th wires, even if other rules say that you should. Cut blue wires that are next to black wires.
So that would be nothing. This doesn't make sense.
Let's try again. What's page 1 say?
If more than 2 wires need to be cut, also cut the 4th wire. Otherwise, cut the 3rd wire.
Cut the 3rd wire.
Okay, so the 3rd wire only.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate with
All right, all right.
play.
We got this.
This Wednesday thing is really getting under my skin. Did I ever mention that the man that
can
killed
make
my
it
uncle
file.
Filing is gonna
Wednesday?
be the
Maybe
worst,
some coffee
but-
will cheer me up if you can get the order right.
Coffee.
With that attitude, it is.
Old man is craving sugar. Please make sure there is at least 3 times as much sugar as cough syrup.
Greg is a real stickler when it comes to cough syrup. There always has to be at least half as much cough syrup as butter. Round up if necessary.
Start with 5 cocoa and 8 butter in the pot. If there's more cough syrup than cocoa, Linda demands that you add 4 more butter to the pot.
Hold on. There should be half as much cough syrup as butter. So who has cough syrup? We'll do 4. Okay.
Make sure there is at least 3 times as much sugar as cough syrup. So 12?
Yeah. And then we'll go back
Oh
to
my
the one
god,
about
I math.
We'll go back to the other one.
And then if there's more cough syrup than cocoa, you need to add 4 more butter to the pot.
So butter, there needs to be 4 more. So 12 butter as well. Ah, no.
What?
What's 8 plus 4?
But what was the other one that said if we didn't have...
Mine was old man is craving sugar. Please make sure there is at least 3 times as much sugar as cough syrup.
Yeah, but what was the one about the cocoa and the cough syrup?
If there's more,
Cough syrup than cocoa, Linda demands that you add 4 more butter.
there
Oh.
isn't more cough syrup than cocoa.
Well, we tried our best. We did our best. This was a lot of fun. Thank you both
Oh,
so
Crow,
much for
thank you
being
for having
here.
me.
I thought it was good to try this as opposed to Among Us again. Don't get me wrong, I love Among Us, but I thought it was definitely worth it. I take it y'all never want to do this ever again, right?
I mean,
I'll do it again.
yeah, I might be able to be tempted.
But we'll tempt you with Among Us next time.
Maybe. I would try it.
You would try it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's find someone to raid. I will let you guys pick out of who we have. I'm trying to look who we have. I'll give you guys 3 to choose from. We have someone playing Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. We have someone playing Monopoly. and we have someone. I'm just double checking. They are doing a 12-hour stream for the merchandise that just came in, and I'm thinking we want to go to that.
Yeah, let's do the 12-hour.
All right, we're going to go to a big friend of the channel, Moose Boot. They're a Canadian fitness streamer.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
Oh, yeah, you betcha. Right now they're playing Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. So if you want to go check out Moose Boot, this is your opportunity. I want to thank Chantella and Geeky for being here tonight. Both wonderful streamers. They literally are two of my oldest and dearest friends here on Twitch. I don't think I would still be streaming without them being in my life. So thank you both for being here. Thank you both for being a part of it. Yeah, time's up all red. Time's up all red. We're going to head over to Moose Boot. Yes, it was. It was good to have you here. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. All right, let's go raid Moose. What did you want to say, Chantel? Go ahead, say it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's go.
No. We got like 10
I was just
seconds.
gonna say I will be back soon. I have to wait till they're available. So it's a matter of time.
I will wait a decade for you to be back on the air. I will have left Twitch and show up the day you come back.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Let's raid. And we're off. That was fun.
Thank you so much, Carl. That was a blast. It was stressful as hell, but it was so fun.
Yeah, it was. But I knew this would be a fun. If we could add one more person, then we all could have focused on like our one rule.
Yeah, instead of having to have two, it'd be that's true.
Yeah.
I almost think it might be harder though for 4 people to be communicating though.
Yeah.
Like I can't decide if it's an advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah, I've played this by myself, and it is tough keeping your mind around all of them.
I bet, yeah. What are you guys up to for the rest of the night?
Going to bed.
Me too. When do you move?
I don't know. It's only 7 here, so I'll probably eat stuff and then go to bed. I like to eat.
I also like to eat.
I move around the 21st of July.
That's so exciting.
Haven't packed one box.
Oh God.
No, we don't have a place to go either.
Oh my goodness. It'll come together. It'll all go how it's supposed to.
All right, welcome in.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been here before.
Yeah.
Have you all
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Have you been here? Guys.
Yeah, we're worried we're not going to be able to come back into the country, by the way.
Yeah, so you're going to Hawaii, right?
No, we're going to the Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go to
I thought
Punta
you were saying
Cana.
Hawaii.
Yeah, no, we're going
That's
to
where I
Punta
got
Cana.
married.
Oh, so we're going to the Nickelodeon Resort.
Nice.
Oh my God, the kids are gonna love that.
Yeah, I mean they have like a kids like water park in addition to the beach, and the kids get slimed whenever they want.
That's
awesome.
amazing.
And like the menus are all like, how big do you want your hamburger, right? Like if you go to like a normal resort, they're like, here are some sample menus to look at, and this one's like, here's a picture of a kid eating a hamburger. Stop asking questions.
Right. That's awesome.
So we're gonna go to that, but we have to have all of us clear a COVID test 72 hours before we leave.
Right. And then what are the stipulations to come back?
We all have to pass the COVID test.
Bear, who's on you? Oh, just
Again,
guys.
to come back.
Yeah, 72 hours before we come back. So within 72 hours of our flight leaving Punta Cana, so like 2 days before we take the test, if any of us fail, I will stay with whichever kids fail.
Right.
If Sarah fails, which again, me and her are both vaccinated, the odds of us failing are zilch. But
low,
if one of us fails, we will stay behind. If one of the kids fails, I stay behind with the kid.
Depending what we see happening
If both
right
kids fail, I stay behind with both kids, quarantined in a one room with these kids until we can pass tests.
Yeah.
I'll keep everything crossed for you, my dear.
That's
I go for my
crazy.
first shot finally next Friday. I'm so excited.
I am too.
So I can finally, like, in my province, our patio's just open today. Like, we're just entering phase 1 of reopening. So, you know, things are like really slow, but they're finally starting to pick up. So I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it's
It's
nice.
been a long year.
We've been 16 months at this point.
Yeah. For us, it was it was March of last year that everything basically stopped, and so now we're at mid-June. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
we're
nuts.
we're pretty much all reopened at this point. There's no restrictions left in Massachusetts, but
You guys are so mass vaccinated there, though. Like here, we have it's something like 70% of our province has our first dose.
Yeah.
Which still leaves like 4 million people without.
Yeah.
And then it's like 20-something% have their second. So that's only like a couple million out of 16 million of us here.
We're above 80% fully vaccinated
Yeah,
at this point.
exactly. And that's like if we could just. But the problem is that Canada doesn't have